Right, Abusianfo, it's a beautiful brand new day. Jim. The Edika, the Radina Kupasi, Midiani, Ogidi Oji idea, aka I know wisdom, will take me somewhere one day. Abusia, aha, Smogi TV. Monfan Chemum Hacha Papa. Things that be uploaded a Kakobe like a month or two. And I mean for a video too. Nina said my tight pa by say a radiatum. Abroakyire pumakwem if you na the interview ne bebro back to back enti said any day di kan na we me video so be hwa me so be subscribe aha de akwantu ho nsem ne di ho nkomo kwan a obetima fa so apply for visa omoka and ho videos ne ye na afa so ya say interview Ghana for ade hia erade adom metima tu kwan akọ nkrofo foforo aman so omo bo omo bra na omo nso ya je omo experience wo se ne be ya kura wo so ye kura wani je won so obekọ a wo so benya nimdie bi afa ho ansa na watu anamount ti enane de edi kan na office page we a message so be me subscribe button so na wa like na wa share na bibia so etuma kama a lot of videos ni aye na ya post ya ewo down obetima scroll akọ down na won so no wakọ akọhwe ni nyina bi se opese uhu se na esi book plane ticket se na esi apply for visa visit visa Schengen visa school ni de keka ho nyina ya upload ni nyina bi wo down wo down wa most of the videos ni bi go a obehu me the number bi ato so and ha make us say in the screen so no obetima fresh also person we share experience concerning about traveling na obetima test me e WhatsApp Samson am WhatsApp group nso a ye the first time travelers and agum teacher one e wo Ghana afi no peso tu kwan and am po wo krofoforo so a obetima test me no o de test me I say hi you gidi add me to the group and no na me the waka group no se ne be ya any update bia na ye de betum no also on sabitima cabinet me aboa yeah so abusia ene me name yankasa me champion stana ene ba be di nkomo na ono nso ya gene experience na me di ka kan ya no stana mpacho bibia bokọ de
Yeah, madam Charlie. Everything there, everything cool. I was right.
no radio do me ho den se twere konkron no na UK question in name question with UK
UK. Bibia the now bibia boko. Charlie. Bibia ne ha. Send will become bibia ne ha. I think say UK. Bibia. I would say you have to come and experience the living and the settings of UK. You understand?
Okay.
Or Ghana now, or Nigeria, or Canada, or USA, or baby. But then baby be changed, baby. You understand? I think the UK has not been a bad experience with me.
Okay.
I'm speaking from my own point of view. It has not been a bad experience because then time I know Ghana, no, it was good, but it was difficult, especially coming from the nursing fraternity, not a normal thing because there are times when you wake up, the edge is there to go to work, but you think say time as soon as a buying a dugusika amount, Charlie, accounts.
Yeah, we say heat now. Nice one. So far, how many years in the UK?
I'm in my 4th year.
Oh, okay. And then now experience. Misu Kruma about one day, Krana Massa. We experience into 4 years. They mean say, obey me, I'm young more experience. I say, yeah, first chance free Ghana. My bio kakrebi enough, and any day can will be show. Ubayo kakra Ghana, ain't fan a war, ain't fan. I would say, education level. You say, now you toss.
Okay. You're from me, Imanoba, and mostly on the internet and time videos with the social media. You're from me, Stana. Yeah, Ghana, you me obuasi. Me obuasini me obuasini ehona ye me ehona yetete me ehona me ye me bibia me call school or any fell preparatory school and I'm also call news because na enyumo modern ema popi into me call me aban school so we aban school no na me also call Bekwai SD or Bekwai which is the secondary school we call Bekwai SD and I'm ma call Brekum I call nursing trainer Brekum Holy Family Nursing and Midwifery Training College and you na near Tennessee kakra, but before you better you know, if school no NMC it try come up in your distinctions be brave. Emma, the National Military Council it try they cancelled about 56 people of our time or training people. Ebba 2 years say Tennessee. And
what was the main reason tia Kobasa?
Mogidi are people who were very brilliant. The brilliant people in the class. Now, near chop papers in class 6. Now, 6 near children. A bit to 4 distinction, no 2 credit. The brilliant guy back your friend Tozagala only 6 distinctions. Now the one Tozagala only be free. Lord there's no on my 6 distinctions. And the invigilator at the time, when the results came out, raised flags that he feels that this is not normal. How can somebody get 6 distinctions? How can somebody get 4 distinctions, 2 credit?
There's so no.
Chairman, what do I get? What's not here? True at na passing. So they cancelled our papers and they banned us for 2 years. Into no then they left and then they went ahead. Now the struggles that people went through, we lost most of our friends because the depression, the image tarnishing. They say, some people's parents even withdrew from them. So it was a difficult time during those period, 2014, as I'm making you. It was very difficult to the extent that most of my friends, some of them's life has become very bad. It more I joining some society be and it was very difficult within that period, honestly. Most of the 56 people need Trump people, say about 80% of them to financing. Most of them are in the diaspora because I got Troy, you control armed forces under the supervision of military men. Supervision, military men supervision. To the extent that one day be Mr. me copy watch it. At least you can be me home bro, me copy watch it. Maybe so be a friend. Hello, is this Emmanuel? I say yes. Yeah, I'm the producer of Adum FM. Yeah, Captain Smart wants to speak to you.
Hey.
Captain Smart, because our issue went into the front pages of all graphics.
Yeah, no.
2014.
Wow.
Check it. 2014. NMC. They published our issue in all the graphics. So Captain Smart friend, it was a heated argument, and I'll say, if you think you have a fair case, go and sue the NMC. And the experience in Ghana was enormous. And Namencha the movie in the bar UK about I have a parent, Mr. and Mrs. Bar in Obuasi, and I have a junior brother who is also called Joshua. I also made the number UK. UK.
Okay, nice one. Yeah, and was it like say, oh yeah, Ejuma Ghana Kakra?
Yeah, I worked I did my national service in Obuasi Government Hospital. Obuasi the main and I'm a movie mommy postings and I'm a movie called Tafu Government Hospital, which was in Koforidua, Eastern Region. Your town because Tafu Government.
Oh yeah, Yakubu show crowd order. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
My full service, and we did extremely well because we had good heart for the nursing job that we were doing. Until we left some good marks there. Until and I'm a new opportunity. Madam for be also meaning trying to care people. I'll be do UK first, and I'll link him and say, Charlie, exams be sure, Nebra, maybe drew hey.
Okay. Nice one. Yanko health sector mukaka. Why are you more health sector no? Because actors and media personalities, but as part of your philanthropic works and that me tiny me boss kwadwon kan salary a donation ko hospitals ni anade ye ko ha omutimi de omo problems to edwama ye hu de ye so. You being in the health field, what are some of the challenges at Ghana health sector AFC?
Thank you very much. I think that the major issue about health sector in Ghana is what I call it remuneration. Okay. Remuneration in terms of their salaries, the salary structure, the conditions of service for nurses and midwives in Ghana is very poor. The government is channeling most of Nyomana nurses being they are not being given into almost salaries. In fact, say Uba now converted nurse salary or Ghana. Maybe that time more Ghana, maybe 2,500 Ghana cedis. Chairman, 2,500 Ghana cedis. Say now be editorial rent or light bill or water bill. Now when you send your mama, when you send the amount of country maybe one chain. Well, I want to me what's a whole year at the count to be share. So a nurse in Ghana ain't to me in dream say make a toss as ain't see that. This say be our warrior need more GMPC and that's more parliament be. So it is very difficult for a nurse. So salary is a big problem. 2, the things that nurses need are be Chairman, make my catch say, Makoye Juma, I will go also government hospital. Then time na me go school. No, Juma for a whole month. You need gloves. Gloves keke I never say answer you need. So we are working and using our own bare hands. A man for by second trauma, na ye pam ye bare hands. The logistics for nurses to even work is not there. And that is the major thing that also government channeling covers into. But channeling covers into buying V8s, Lexus, and buying some armor cars for themselves. And that is the sad realities about Ghanaian nurses. It's I was buying to make sure that the nurses themselves, they are very comfortable. They are very comfortable to the extent that they can be able to procure things for themselves. Obia age 28 years, 30 years. Could be an assassin only be nursing only be obi a belt a bone if any DDN that is the topmost positions in the nursing field. Air condition go to because boy condition and here and so the nurses in Ghana are living poorly, they are living hand to mouth. And I'm a living testimony because we have suffered in Ghana as nurses. We have actually begged to get something to eat. What you say? Posting nurses are rotation, national service. 6 months, 7 months ni into Omoka. And this nursing in obey then what did he? Now so don't see a no. Or not in the back to cocoa board, or the back to GMPC, or the back to parliament. Busumi ya ubenya bibiedi. Nti sa nursing no etwa kwan ekọ manfe otwa kwan ekọ etibie ekọ ye adwuma na onya de ode beto aduane de no. How do you think that this person will survive? These are the realities on the ground for nurses, and that is the reason why Nancy almost strike, because they need to come back to the drawing board. I will say buying the health sector. The health sector is going down, and a very difficult say you been here. The Ben was the president of hospital.
Obe fly by her cry. Your vice, you didn't fly by, yeah.
Didn't fly. What you say? Most they don't even believe in the health sector because they know say they are not pushing into the health sector, they are not reviving the health sector. The health sector is dead. It is on the verge of going to the ICU. And if president not any GDO here said Donald Trump area or better than US because on say the health sector there will be able to make him survive. Say Putin area or better than
Russia, yeah.
What you say? Say Kiestama area or better than UK here.
UK here.
But Nanado area on Ghana.
Over London.
London baby not only national only a NHS number, but obey from the comforts of Ghana because of the president.
Yeah.
Me was Oyari or government hospital, but could train it was a delay more one Dr. Cramon. So this is the thing that we are telling the government to put in some money to invest in the health system of our country. There are some major surgeries that you can't even have some in the country. We have to fly people all over to different countries, paying huge amount of money. Common eye surgery. We have to fly him to Dubai. Eye specialists. Don't we have eye specialists that we can actually develop them in Ghana? This is the sad reality, bro. A very sad reality, and this is my take. They have to be able to come back to the drawing board to be able to invest in our nurses.
Yeah.
After the nurse for to kwanya, nurse I am moya.
And I come back kano. I'm for say a brain drain as a abrofuni you see teach you American lottery, nursing programs, IT programs. This is all the potential youth Ghana no the ball mukrom into a brain drain as a time ye bit my bibi aboy mine, the sani ma we nyina ese sa wo mo e de entice omo de omo ba omukrum asenti brain drain.
Yeah, the word that way is brain drain. Because you have trained somebody for 20 good years. You have trained somebody for 30 good years. You have invested in the person. Now, the person thinks that investment in terms of the abilities to work, the work output no there. Now, then the bottom no and it's not just about working, it's about also trying to get now they are show because all these things are responsibilities that so. Now say parliament in one just can I have to look elsewhere. So people are looking at greener pastures. People are traveling to different countries. I'm out for to go US. Me want for 50 year. They are just waiting to get interview with the US embassy. No more. If I tell you the amount or the number of nurses that are moved from Ghana to UK, people who are only DDNS, only paying for our time, only 20 years. I'm no with the same government hospital. Tafo. No, Madame Fubia, or no, or Presbyterian DDNS, because the experience, no, a chairman there times 30. Because the living condition in Ghana is hectic. Hey, I'm not saying, bro. A comma add the nurses, midwives, add some people who had good hearts, and you good hearts in one of the Juma because Uko Juma, patients in Upper Wasam or woman is all poor Juma. But Uko Snas now green when I show Butuma at the end of the month, no 2,500 hours Ubunyano. About 20th of month, no 20th month, 20th day of the month, no boy. So I could 50 Ghana is going to hang account.
Yeah,
make eyes and make a talk. Me got my first car vet. Now car me got a vet no. Me got with the boy condition. Senior and I'm starting first day with boy condition because you second in boy condition because you well 22nd 23rd me share enough the massa. Me be am full and then man we are. Me yes can be forced to the and I'm rural glass and bar for chairman. And I'm rural glass and bar. Me pressure dia massa. The reasons on the gun is that the nurses are not living the way they want to live. They are not getting what they should get in terms of the work output. And you know, yes, you're buying. Yeah, higher tea, you struggle. And also, you come up, to the UK aspect. And yet, okay, Ghana is very, very entertaining. Ghana is very lovely. We want to go to Ghana, but there is no promise. There is no hope in Ghana. But my to me, I say, you're free UK. Say, Ghana or the Ogidi.
Yeah, and then I said to them, I say tackles this kind of problems. I will be out say the sabun kumu you crew and you go crew any mass because any kind of all these IT programs, all this American lottery, you know, you can near brand or your own chance on it because on the crew, you know, in say papa or so you know it's always a Ghana for to so I didn't know Musa say the internet man for your neighbor crew.
Yeah, you need to ask yourself those questions because nobody wants to stay in a country where our cry then cry our no ding masa no nikoto dwe aboniki no or they survive or the aboniki stress and how they survive you know and but the systems here are working. Yeah, uba ha NHS now because of hospital everything is in line. Because say a will be a idea must have but Ghana, the things to use to even make you to survive, it's not there. What's now one because at DB also you call a Friday improvise. Yeah, improvise to the extent say what the idea can look like Bobby. That's a moja banana unigoza. She said, "Oh, a toilet paper now the team so."
What?
You are trying to introduce infection. We want to help to build Mother Ghana. Mother Ghana is where we came from. That is where our passion is. That is where our heart. Yes, be a wakuma one. Be a Major Padia Mamma and Bapane, me bush of Ghana. Why would I want to help Mother Ghana? But if I stay in Ghana, a kombukume, Ogidi a kombukume.
Yeah, there be a come say Ghana assassin and Gasani, any problem be assassin your concurrent radius or mine, but Nipa Kakebi nema amount for which room. 80 fast forward, time being a bear my say, Massa. situation e koso yi de man pe bia amfa biti amfa every ko and a process ne so ko say yeah.
Okay, I think say when I started working at Tafu Government Hospital, there was a lot of issues, because not a lot of issues in terms of human and but and all the time be almost say ntabraboi me ne bu na ebo ana say ababo no ya set me kwame de separate, because as me bo ana awai me de tare ana awai it was very, very difficult, very, very hectic and frustrating. And you know, sometimes one day me point juma me kwana me dream say in fact na broaching so in fact because o say o be so ba broaching a ti say o say o ma me no papa and say o se wa bi wo ha o ba be fa wo nti no abroaching de me ni abusuani bi o wa broaching me say one day bi say me come ko to jumbo mpa de me din e fasten e bo mpa ti say ewrade ma o ma be fa me o ba be fa me, because there was no hope. It abroaching de me. But one day, me continue me da na me schoolie for Facebook and me an inspirational quote from Obi. Okay, said, don't live in your comfort zone. And comfort zone you're making now hospital one, almost some of your almost because I was hardworking, I was committed. Jumano meaning the mayor. Because at the time, no, now emergency, no, hey, you're a doctor, you act as a doctor, you act as a nurse, you act as a surgeon, you act as everything. Into no so emergency unit. Say doctor for doctors, doctor be about say when ima oh na say ima dey obet my bibia. Na stand oh don't obet my bibia. Wakati ko. So you are trying to multitask. But if you look into your pocket, it was not reflecting the thing that you were doing. So when I saw the quote that said that don't live in your comfort zone, and I said, no, this is the time. I need to start working. And me school na me a message from +44 and number +44. And I'm +44 there number being because I'm code no. I want to go what country code is +44 on, because me me to quantity those codes become me. One of them also a UK. And I'm calling chatting back on. Hello. And I'm a down phone. You're from Kwame James. Kwame, baby, I will be I'm sure.
Nice.
Nana Kwame James, baby, I will be I'm sure. Kwame James, you know, chatting and say, bro, can I call you on video call? And I'm so yeah. No frame video call. Boy, or frame video call. The first viewer me who you know. Wait there. And you come say.
Kwame didn't tell do.
Kwame didn't tell do more. Me Kwame didn't come out just 3 days because not I also about come so. Ni view no. I say oni Ghana. And Kwame na catch him say, bro, me didn't tell do more, but I want you to also be with me. Because sometimes if you have good friends who always wish the same thing that omonyano,
selfish.
That is Kwame James. And Kwame said that me per se be one also be because bro, Ghana. If an opportunity is there, now because you are good, you're my dear to try. And a Kwame say obe pressure me. And Kwame then decided to send me all IELTS in Yoma or sending me out in Yoma mean now my but I can't scam back or register. That time 2000 Ghana cedi. Oh say next year also all Ghana 2000 Ghana cedi then account to my air home and can't tell me 2000 Ghana cedi air home on account my any juma be can't tell me.
Be side hustle.
Or side hustle. So one ton craba award or beton bench award.
Many lady video come on say on na or your nurse side no cool village into no ton ice cream ni na de. Yeah. And no say on kwaba UK.
And to Kwame James in the man materials on me bro. Me ya and I'm a pesca and I'm the control. The control exams and process no what. To me got sure Nina na Kwame James me no sending na I said okay process ni because I was a register with nursing and midwifery UK na omo hwehwe on krata mu say am pa we nursing in Ghana no got sure exam dey for the CBT which and also me got sure and I'm passing IELTS and so 2 exams na me sure and I'm uses 2 exams no and I'm starting send me page man na tie asese me wom and dey nyame to me Many abaye be na start say yes because me information no. Send a kwame am no so me catch abaye be say, "Hey, sister, say na me so menya o." Inti yes. Enti me a me lunch ade na kire no na me encourage ni say ono nsua ne nsua mbom no. Ye nyina ne cultural exams nyina ne pass ye. Enti eduma hwehwe so no. Bra, bi ya menya bi. Kwame ye na afim de. Me so me ye mafim de. Be eduma ne nya bi. Na ya ono sa ono so won namfufu a omo so hye ne kutuba so ombra bo chinto. Omo so send nyoma send links or they apply. Like say me a me kire wo no say yenko. I give ya. Programa me na me so me fa what ya say senior.
Ai.
Me say ono ko na ekipi. Enti lady bi na ka chem na de na wo de as what page ma wunya. What is that there? Wonya interview better. Oh. That's one can chem you. Ogidi wonya interview be de o. Enti me na me approach na me say sister. Oh, na de na me no ye ya di bom. Ye kwa akra me na me talk fu ogu me car mu. Ne am driving ye kwa akra, ne akwa ye ne aba. You don't pay anything. You could you in a restaurant and me have miss to aduane asam wadi. Na wonya links a shey bi mama e. Ena ne bufu ye. Ogidi ti o. Ena ne bufu ye. Ene no send me one link. Back up.
Hey.
Odi bufu send me one link. That link no ono wa apply because no okohwe na we mu de mo mfa no na odi link ni ma me. Bra. Odi link ni ma me no. Ena me so me baako pe na menya baako ba me de kodi agro.
David.
Ya me de nya me de apply. Ena me boss wa for ye. Ena me catch mo say me bomb pay egu ade we so.
Nice one.
The next day, ena me nya email. So I want them for interview.
Eh.
And I'm saying, rather me dase. Na me tina interview. And I joining na me nam na me hwehwe interview questions. My bomb tight come up the next day. And me hear me interview come up. Me hear me interview no. And I'm smete omonka. 2 days, 3 days, omonka. 1 week. Na me nya message say, "Oma for mejuma." That another I 5 interviews in our failing. Then the bufu ya on peno. And or 2 man no. And never boa me. Enti sa nkofo no he me wia me ka chen say eh mama from adwuma sister bra she was very very disappointed nenim hancho and I told myself say ye di obi abro ogidi
hey
me na me kire okwan no wo momo de boni etua meka. Now those people helped me and I me bedru Abroakyire ono emu ye din ma no no ye 10 interviews. In fact, Sisia not da ko gina half hour any the one Nigeria Roy Papa Roy ko gina half e na afi de okobom mpa nya ko bombom. Meanwhile ake kan yeti boma ake nyina no and you know it was really a tense moment. Ama all the nation they can later bro bre and obedru ka hakwa no boy me bedru ye na me start say me pelings e ma no se ne be o de beba. And you know kwame jemfi bo me boy me nya opportunity me free Ghana.
Okay.
There then say there friend say me process nyina ma mama me amane. Into me friend mama na me ka chere say oh obi aye papa bia mama be so oba na yakoda na onu me chi onu ma kan chom nyina ti nyina efri obo aso na mo ba na nupa be na em so nipa no wakra nti no e be drive ne akoda npa kwase na me ne madam for doctor bi omo tena madam for doctor na that time ma be do not pack me bag that I group madam for doctor in the car. So they had no idea that I was traveling. And I'm so my day as I me too kind go
happy chill. So feeling it there. So we about massage. So 1 week to be to say o time be so no. Happy
massage. They say wo down me so ria na ko he bibiam passport da. Mama say
I'm coming go je ne visa on. Wa ji visa na bi obedu VIP akotwa ni ticket wi obakum ase na obebo obo no ho akọ. Bus ni 2 ya no 93 baby o tini seat ni no ba driver side na oyi 200 cedis na say driver he. The one say me twa me ticket wo inside wo. By the 200 cedi we become kwama de bi ehia me pa. Wonam kwa no so na bibi ba otim say ye nkwase overtaking bi aka say eska we. Kai say eska we Na fa you could dress with me say pa me come abre na menya. This I know say na moto mu say say DHL people mu na say saa kopim so de kodu Kumasi.
Boy,
Obi akwa kasa ho awon no.
the level of protection or the more, no boy. Me say that then time ne omo process be a friend say utumi a friend courier service and you know omo to my courier. Now when madam will be there, can me person me apply courier. I say, "Hey, courier." Now so catch you say onya accident okwa so o passport na ira o be any day.
Kona kwaji wa de.
Ona kwaji wa de na fa say uboto fa say ubebi na fa.
Oh, but we say a very nice experience. I could do this now, but one real bit much idea or fine so me guy. Me could me could video a DHL. Oh, but take KGT or more they need you know. One real bit much idea, sir, because massa. The other amount.
Masa. I give you a very now when you could do mommy you do a crack. When you do a crack in the mouth. Na ndo nipa no also ofri abrochi na about to or share or airport.
Mm.
You could do airport. You could do airport. Me me bag if we can. Is na me made that form.
Hey.
Oh boy, that was an emotional moment for me.
Mm.
Because I know what that woman has gone through. I know how me school you say me grace no grade ni ye but me kwa carpenter ni mama se da obi a wakọ aban school abo single number uso kwa carpenter ni da bi adena krani between odin bibia shim and oko suche man be your friend elder Nicodemus Amua papa baby obi sure I was so man yasne let me call secondary school. So when I saw the woman rolling on the floor, you should that time.
Wow.
Because this is all she hoped for. That and it was an emotional moment. And people also were happy that I've been able to accomplish that mission. And I bro, man, United Kingdom.
Nice one. Yeah, airport and airplane experience. So first time I kutuka. Then of course because me ni pepi didn't come out. I don't know experience kakao kutuka. When you maybe a course on the other day. Yeah, I'm sure one kasa they didn't see well.
It was chaos. I'll say it was chaos. The orderness. Okay, as the first time I'm catch him say now me you shoot British Airways. That was the first flight 23 kg. Into no bruh, before I mean I'm going to be 100 billion because my
passing
into no 23 me mama 23 me mama 20 2020 and I'm the bag of boomechi now udruwa who said people were you fire say oh papa not on the kakama muffin and I felt like no, that is not right. If you are trying to make sure that it's 23 kg, just maintain it. The kind of monies people are making at the airport, the kind of drains are meant for a draining airport. No? If those monies no, and there will be a lot of development in Ghana. That is why contactless in the UK is a beautiful thing. Who says scare fly baby?
Debbie. Far from touch.
Tap the screen, uncle. Chairman, what tap your baby? So I felt like no, it's too chaotic. They what airport any amount for discount change. It was very bad.
Me face me me back say ba. Omo when you say be am a first time traveler, but no when you say me tutu kwan here. And maybe no two guys be share more entrance or and they were like because time I maybe no me 23 kg. I think me nu and I'm crowd that full bag. It me the duffel bag and now me carry on. My imagine say me checking and on the plane inside.
Yeah.
So they were like, oh, carry on no. Your size here. Yeah, I'm say sometimes the size is a bit mama but I did almost anka say weight, you know. So far I am not 12 kg there. I'm allowed say me deba and 2 crown bag and crown and nam na woman, you know, mean to me fanko plane inside. Me the be fast here. They were like British Airways on my men fanko. Intino, I want who say, oh, ye Guru Boys.
Guru Boys,
yeah. Intino, me took a be travel vlog. Intino, my phone was recording. Intino, I started saying more coin. Na me no makasa. So yeah, no say, yeah, mammy fanko, and I'm saying, Intino, mammy fanko is made. And they were like, oh, you beat my baby amount. And I'm saying, then I'll beat my mammy. I was saying, also me pick a cram, no money checking, checking decks one kokasa. I was like, me person name when he was like, I say now, when talk I say now, and I say, massa. Would they jai me call or my man found come here, me no bekasa. Yeah, could do me chinema call. I was like, Chama, sign. Now me am found by to her, and I'm sick as an hour. We say, heating, yeah, and I sign. Me call me this is 12 kg, Obi and cafe. So sometimes, like, when you peer portal for no one say, be away a first time traveler, and I say, yeah, they try to restore money from you. Into Ghana airport, you say, more supervisors now amount for more check amount for. Sa DVL which we drew na announcement but Guru Boys wa how mu hwem hu you. Why don't you DVL Kumasi ebo mama from Sika ma Guru Boys so bra office wo be ye. But these people are still working there. Unye unputi e bia so be pamo na
IT systems. You should sit down in a consultation. There are systems that you need to put in place. So announcement number in there.
Me so do DVL Kumasi a enyama na upa obi a o akabi obeba be ka comment section ase. Ebo Guru Boys o emfa usika ma Guru Boys. Fa ye nim say adwuma ni o man nim. These people na dey na mo employ omo. Na mo pay be inform mo say dan some be general to udu ha na mo so be lances. O be den, o be den. So
and I tell you because omo be nya no. Scarce a Guru Boys in be nya no. A chain dey on DVL phone come be nya. And you know we you see me kona Ghana na say me ba na and then na me nyoma abroad so be 1 kilo bi na sister so really say also to me pounds kakra me na so that's how na abroad so be 1 kilo pe o the 1 kilo so person be from EB from also no yeah pe kakra no affair bra the only scam mo pe me more 1,000 Ghana cedis
kakra no
a whooping kakra no na say wait me or do me 1,000 wo give you 1,000 or do be 1,000 that day one day kwa when you could put me about 20,000
so and I no cry say o instead of encounter major problem be a concern where you know say yan say ade bi say where you question be one ho and be one ho and then can you discover be je wo there because most of the time you know omo kwa Arab countries they be don ko share them ni aye or train time I will play ni be to who say why you gas over kona no or the and I mean guy be kasa so much $400 $400 500 sika was saying now airport to send ho di cool because of Arab country nti I'm getting $500 $400 and me page so you know Kotoka International Airport yesterday mo panyimfo a Ghana Airport Authority like I say we Kofi Adoma kwa interviews akasa fa ho SBTV Africa DJ Jam interview akasa fa ho like Mugu Airport na animasi too much ya man for Mugu Airport na animasi.
It's too much. It's too much, and it's hard time that they have to actually bring things in place. And to be to me contactless, to me we checks and balances. It will be now. The airport we have to even improve our airport. Our airport is not really of any standard. What they say, yeah, but we can actually do better. Now when I what to question I'll be saying, me far all these systems move here, and me go through immigration. Now immigration no. They were on Pabua, we were on Pabua near the and obviously me firm. Now, Chairman, you go real playing me. Now, me my dear friend the card me be. Me call ya, me tina say na me de me bag you see me so. Send me there. What's not trauma?
When the first time I meet video, wow.
No, me cabin. Play Grammy who be that. Kotoka, that was my first time going to Kotoka. So me continue say me I dey see me now so na me sa video kwa ni tona me me go rather that's you na me tona I dey see me now so na we na me nti window na me ti window ho enti no do better me chen I no twa na hear me on the guy ni o so wa be hear me won say o akwa o do challenge na me na me see me now so na not me backpack na ba ko bi vitamin enti ba ko na handbag no esi me na so and backpack ni si so
na sa wo kwa o cheche kwa ye hu o Wow. Hey,
Hey,
Charlie.
travel and see.
Travel and see, yeah.
Boy, and the other day, on the if you are on sale, be on to name, and you know, I was just not more criminal. But I couldn't never say, gentlemen, you can't do this. You help you. I was like, no, these are my things. I said, no, you can't. I wanna, I've got me there. From an officer, I'm saying, I wouldn't even say they may wrong. What time in change, German? What me, because me kono my shame foot my shame round neck bi near that oh ba no slippers na show that means what to kwan on the to kwan bebre no
Yeah, almost stress yeah.
on slipper bi na show ne o side bag bi na o airport bi show wasum that's the way simple what to kwan to hu we no was that my first time chairman na me when ma say and I was the you know they say cabin na we na there you say you mbaye omo science say
yeah, sure.
But
yeah, safety measures, yeah.
Not playing when it's crack, me shake playing at tabine, me shake BPR, playing crack, cabin crew, set down for takeoff.
Hey.
Now my vote has them to be my summer belt in him, say Jimmy.
Wow.
Now playing him man, Muno. Chairman. They say minya kran kama jonzo gumo. Hey!
From what?
One now light, nice, beautiful scene.
Hey.
And today
I can't do any awful, massa.
Chairman, beautiful scenes. And the number of women I feel the most baby soon lights out. Hey, me my beauty no matter me doom because those times were Mahama time now.
Yeah, 2014. I think it's Doom Short time. Yeah, JD.
Oh, Chairman. Yeah, doom light and hey, right there, one of him straight. And it was a beautiful thing. It was a beautiful experience in the plane. My greatest experience in a flight was when I went to use the bathroom because I didn't know how to use the bathroom. And brother, I quack Johnson. Me the Johnson is me. And I didn't know how to tell that man. Say, I'm sorry, I remember. You know, I'm not sorry for Johnson. So sorry for Johnson. On time, I don't know. And I'm speaking on to Piba and I'm speaking room. Typical room, Johnson. We was all flashy. Hey, we had him one a flashy. Let me boy, me should be right. Me should be a beer, a flashy. Tell the Muslim say, me say, hey, that's me, Dina. Play no, maybe I'm to a beer, me free mupie. After there, me two sitting, mamma said that I did it. I mean, two sitting, maybe a next one or also Baba Johnson. We are not the no flashy. To me, two sitting, man, was flash no actual.
Flash a bats any ball.
Na me as on chairman. Na me as on send me come the P free one because me so say baby be na fe me go every
now flash across speed and the tree and you come no massa.
So na me call no chairman. Me call gra and they do UK. So yeah, touching down in UK was also a beautiful thing because it British Airways was 2:10 p.m. Now be drawn past 6 a.m. So it drew 6 a.m. It was a night, and I came around September 2021, September 2021, the 6th September 2021, and it was close to winter. And you know, ABC no, yeah, it's a bit cold, and ABC airport. Now ABC airport no. And I say because me first time I'm just looking at those guys who are going because I say you find immigration borders in him.
Yeah, airport Ben ABC Gatwick and I say Heathrow.
Oh, Opemuna, Bessie Heathrow.
Okay.
Opemuna Bessie here, and my pack me bag me my papers documents that time most of the things that also will show documents the documents in my packet with my bag and my immigration now through Heathrow. I think that it's Heathrow. It's like a major hotspot airport here in the UK.
Yeah.
Now, There was this Ghanaian guy, yeah, also I'm saying the first time over UK, and he looked like Ubia Huakano. Oh, me board so I was trying to be very confident, even though say, hey, my first time seeing Abroakyire Thomas, but this guy, he was shaking. No, oh, shaking into me, I felt that there's something wrong. I didn't say, you better and UK have somebody sitting somewhere or to baby and all monitor people's body language. Or monitor how people, your mannerism, your body language. They look more like psychologists be. And now offer a free crowd in him. Now ocean commona undina just a quano crown the broth no coincidence so. And directing massa. Directing the call room beam. Chairman me like cute into me dimuna me share sa be pay aquanim pay them sa akwa so.
Hey,
they are going to interrogate this guy. Maybe just say, maybe dream him, say, just gather some courage. Now, when I drew immigration, boy, me drew say, first question will be some, yeah, hello, how you doing? Boy, man, take my child on no kind. No, I can be, yeah, where are you coming from? I say, oh, Ghana. Oh, good. Can I have your documents? Let me documents, man. And if you look at the level of English, the accent now, I was struggling to actually hear what they were saying. But obviously, you presented all our documents, and then Omoka said they need to confirm from company na me banner say I'm part if I'm going to work with them.
Why employer? Yeah.
So they gave me some time, and then they called, and then they actually confirmed, and me pass it through. And me pass it through. And you see those times, company nankasa up a taxi or mankasa high taxi is see what I train. And it was a beautiful thing. When we pee and we drew about we drew arrival hono. Then taxi man okita tablet be me eguso. It was hey
wow.
Me na my special ano. Me yeah practice be a me pep body journey. Me na and Brony kita me year all day Iman Oba welcome to the UK. And me come and I'm doing my phone man I'm still shooting pictures kakarati. On your time you try me videos, you try me pictures near the day. And I'll catch him say company say almost some SIM card no a call counter bin or told sim mommy and all that or look now Costa first time me surround part watch it first time was saying boy or now any Costa Cafinero no come nice coffee boy coffee I was a tea point you pay free arrival honor you drew car park on hey boy I would be a day man
man to be able to
September.
There's a movie if somebody ma
went and boy, I would be a dim. Then time my jacket is on the other boy, a Kalasumi jacket. If
you both to a crowd, you both do
boy. Me say jacket in whom beauty. I feel me. I don't quite one bag. Me free bag in him at the ash. Now me say, boy, you know him. Are you okay? I'm okay.
Because September crowd is I won't say the name, sir.
That's how boy. As soon as the I'm used to a show no. And I want to cry on boning and then say, no me pee no boy. I want to see this booming this one. And I did a pee and a drive from a hot to Kent was about 2.5 hours. A drive here to Kent. We could do it. Abroakyire mobi shemno oma pack mo car be 3 omo gina me feel nim oma pedal ma me ntino oma pedal be 2 months for free and after 2 months no wow be you because instantly they are giving you a job to do so you start earning money to pay your own rent omo work out me bag cost sure they decorated the room very nicely very beautiful. Nice. Those times they were treating nurses with so much. And the way I was walking, those experiences now. I'm going to compare Ghana.
Stand up, I'm question. I went to any boarding because my husband and I will share where I'm square apply now. We have over UK no cost say na we involved because bit we could 2 billion man connection mine for this nursing program CBI bit 3 billion ya na de oboka say
MSA me boka me exam sam me 2,000 Ghana cedis no enemy CBT no I'm saying about 500 cedis saying and a kind of boy I every cost was consumed by the company.
Plane ticket na
Plane ticket to accommodation for 2 months to my visa on Monday 2 I only paid for my exam time and then the interesting thing about it, me put drew my first salary they refunded my exam time and I'm sorry refunding me mama.
Hey, na me shabuni.
Na me oh boy.
Tenio, and you be about which one more can do 3,000 Ghana cedis. What's the Ghana or your nest? Unu making kind of tre. Still na no so your connection man.
Masa connection man scale big joke. So in all these, I didn't pay a dime, and because in the first month, the first weeks, because we were struggling with the bar system near there, didn't. So now on the family until some who how to use the bar system. So I paid nothing. And it was part of the time I drew with COVID into not COVID into not COVID. So in terms of social distancing and trying to be in your room for a number of days because you share them for 10 days because so as part of the travel rules, no drew share them for 10 days. And TNS share them for about 10 days. And 10 days every day be no more bring me they said, what do you want? Because I'm get a credit card. They kept asking me what I wanted, but it obviously it was a fantastic experience. And I'll tell each and everyone watching us on ODB's show that Abroakyire is the real ish. See, if you want your life to change quick from zero to hero, you need to move. Ghana is good, but make the money and go and have holidays in Ghana. If you want financial freedom, unless you are doing fraud, unless you are working as a parliamentarian, unless you are linked to a political party, but as a nurse in Ghana, forget about working in Cocoa Clinic, Bank of Ghana Hospital, Senate Hospital. You can never compare yourself to somebody who is working in the UK as a nurse, in the US as a nurse, or in Canada as a nurse. Never in any other way. Ultimately, so because I'm a bad Ghana chairman, I have an opportunity to be given a big position in the health sector because of where I'm coming from. They'll feel like, you've got a lot of experience, so we can give you good position for you to have in. So Abroakyire is the real issue. And now
I almost say high slavery mobile and kwasum this is the like the famous topic I say across the media and say Abroakyire and kwasum hwi ni ha oba bed din say obe per your own experience who Abroakyire say
I don't think say Abroakyire and kwasum because I believe say Abroakyire you have to have a vision. The vision that the vision that brought you here is to come and work. It's work and nothing else. So if you come and then you are concentrating on your work, you wouldn't feel say about slave trade. It must say a modernization of slave trading because they are overusing us. Now, the slave trade, they were overusing them. They were not getting paid. They were only getting food. Now, in this modernization slave trade, now what's again? I want 2 megabyte data. Now, I'll say a slave trade. No, we are getting paid. People are buying lands in Ghana that your parents have sold to them. Oh no, small boy, 20 years now, to come back with Oh, papa says no, you are and what being slave trade no, they are caught. Our DBC dying as I as I bet him. So you stay in Ghana and call it whatever thing you are calling it. But the important thing is that it is slave trade now, which people were not getting paid. Now, even when you are working, even when they give you overtime, now say a slave trade, I'm going to do the overtime, get paid to be able to take care of my family. So if you call it modernization slave trade, I don't mind. But this modernization slave trade in there, better saying it is slave trade, no, because we are getting paid, we are getting the money, and that is the ultimate goal. Why would we come here?
There be America say the name we slave trade there, and can you able to a chain? And can you able to a chain? share experience as standard yama right from the interview. Adwuma wa ye wo Ghana health sector mu hwiska ye di twia no obi nka say nyiska yiska ba mpeto na bi nkura po na itimi di boso me be na mai na no he teacher fo bu nkutudwe wo kwan ho mo pa president say ya ye adwuma 8 months ni ya ketwia mai it say no no nye slavery na wa ba ha say hwan na wo krom ase o say na ketwia pa ho one day mpo hwan so intino say where is slavery there and we the modern time slavery pa and we the slavery krom ase ye ni je ho
they say pro max I get to me I embrace it because if you see if it's changing the life of you, it's changing the life of your mother. You say people's dream cars are more dreaming. Who minister be dream car? What dream so obe them no? Obi apa you ha in less than a year. Sa car obi dream car no nyanya scam to no. Obi apa you that sa car ni.
Or them?
Me ba you can move. Damn, what the Tesla air taxi.
Oh, now me fit obi akra mfuro.
Hey. What the Elon Musk Tesla? Mother. And you know, if you stay in Ghana, also some people because of the frustration, because of actually very defense mechanism, they are trying to use certain comments to defend their actions. Say, I mean, go be there, I mean, bondia.
I will walk away if you see the visa into him.
Okay, I see it. Yes, because I'm butchering it. But if you sit in your comfort zone, you sit in the comfort zone at your own peril. Yeah, dear. You always advise people, always advise nurses, midwife, health, teachers, anybody who gets an opportunity, travel and see. Travel and see. Make sure that you are changing the lives of your family members. You are changing because Charlie Ogidi once in a while. So who send who send papa and ubisu in Ibiska. Yamin sure no be catch no. Utmi catch over times 20. And all of them are working. Now me take Ghana, no me 50 Ghana cedis, me send 50 Ghana cedis. I want sure go be get oh. What's that? Who buy 50 Ghana cedis?
Nice one. Stand up on all the experience when you were Abroakyire for 4 years in would you say it worked it say will be too quiet about Abroakyire like when you be when wait my be back in Ghana and ankasa one kasa life and wait me upgrade.
I think maybe do UK no. One of the things that I did best is to start an OSCE training. OSCE exams and nurses etro and sana omonyamupin. And you know, when I came, I was good at it. I am good at it, and I'm very good at it. So I started training people with OSCE. And already I was say on the show that me more nipa momon pass OSCE nkwa ma nipa be 200 momon pass OSCE no.
Wow.
Me more nipa kwa momon ba UK no. Ma boa nipa over 50 nurses over 50. I'm more free Ghana aba UK. So I would say Abroakyire no, if I say it's not worth it, so I've done OSCE and I still do OSCE. I also have a YouTube page which is ongoing. It's called a Standard Media. It's a YouTube page.
Yeah,
and yeah, I have also now I'm more active on TikTok. With my TikTok account as Nestana on our TikTok account, my TikTok account, you can go and follow me, and then we do good things. No, say it's not worth it because I've been able to change the life of my mom. I've been able to bring my junior brother. I spent a lot to bring my junior brother. Me junior brother. What I say? Because we school no, our bosses are Ghana. Enti anya Abroakyire me buy ya. Anka me nyeska emfa machi ba no emma. I've been able to bring him into this country. Wow. But to me, ato asase me see a diamond my parents. It's ongoing. Nice. I've been me at least cars Ghana juma emame. And all these things I couldn't have done it because if I had not traveled. I can Ghana loan now GT banks or loan and that's all commercial banks or loans. Loans then on the was an to go to be able to buy a car.
What do you know about media? Yanka financial support accrue the amount for when it comes to say we here be so can loan and credit assemno. What are some of the benefits when you Ghana and I say in Africa no crano unsedenya? na yɛmfa yɛn nkɔmmɔ twetwe ne sɛ I think sɛ mewura wo time.
Yeah, that's it. The good thing is that you see what they call the finances of this country. They don't burden you with a lot of things.
Okay.
Oko Ghana so okoto car. Yes, can 1.5 billion a pay can crying. Yeah. And it's also what to when me be pay can you need to pay. But here in this country, because they don't want to overburden you, because they don't want they don't want you to start becoming armed robbers and thieves and other things. Yes, say the other amount. Pay it at your own pace. One, it is not overburdening you. It's still giving you some financial liberty to be able to support your family.
Yeah.
Your time 1.5 billion yen the kotoka. Then I'm in my baby. If you want to get an accommodation, Ghana these estates now so kotoka. You pay crying. But here they are giving you mortgaging. The bank is paying the house on your behalf, and the bank is saying that every month pay this to clear your mortgage. Every month we are now with you. Also perform. Yes, say phone. E is for J. O to J. Phone J. Pay it at your own pace. This is a unique thing I experienced in the UK, and I was marveled. If these things are being implemented in Ghana, it will bring some liberation on a lot of people, and it will encourage certain people to go into certain businesses or to purchase things for themselves. And here Ghana because the system is not allowing us to get what we want. And I will drive it V8 because finances. That 16 Pro Max and nobody respects it because I can also get some. But how do I for 16 Pro Max now go through Ghana? Masa, yo. I'm not forgetting say, hey, okay, as I said, two pros the guitars are. But that is the beauty about the UK system. So I will entreat each and everyone that we beg you by the mercies of God, don't remain in Ghana without any vision. If you've got any vision, the vision is to Jata. The vision is to leave that country, and hopefully we will return as important citizens, use the knowledge we have accumulated here in the UK, in the US, in the Canada, to go back home to fix the country. Because the country is in a mess, you say the only way to fix this country is to come together collectively as people living in the diaspora to sit down and then draw a good plan to be able to fix Mother Ghana, which is in the ICU, on the bed, trying to die. Thank you, Ogide.
Nice one, Nyamisha, for time, and it's yet another insightful interview I have. I'm just someone behind you and being an deal when we are the people will really chance on Nyamisha power for time. What the phobia bet you on social media handles need to join Nafi, Yampo.
Thank you very much. I would want to thank God for actually giving me this opportunity. I want to thank you, Ogidi Gidi, for giving me your platform. I know you are an important celebrity. You are a top notch celebrity. So for giving me this platform, I really want to thank you very much. I want to thank my mom and my papa. They have been very instrumental in my life. They've been very helpful. I want to thank my brother, and I want to thank all my loved ones who have also been a great instrument in my life. And on my social media handles, I'm mostly on TikTok and YouTube, and I will entreat everyone because your platform is huge, and I need more followers. And on TikTok, it's Nestana, just as you can see, my name is Nestana. When you go and you type Nestana, just take you straight to my TikTok. I do live videos every day. I go on live every day, and I do talk about a lot of things. I talk about love and other stuff. And on YouTube, it's Stana Media. The name Stana here, and then you add media to it. Stana Media on YouTube. Make sure that you patronize my pages, and especially TikTok and YouTube. And I want to thank Ogidi and I want to thank everybody for watching me. God bless you.
Nice one. Ebusia, in your time, I started Stana, Banafi, Yaba vividly, we are next organa, or the ever started from how you can apply any some of the courses I was saw your nears and Sautri. You better quite new to do this. It's and in the time and also into the for a best number. And I said, meet my who's still on my page, our TikTok live and so. Nafi, ya che. Maybe a coming days ya week here monitino. Just stay tuned. Stana, Yamisha so bye.
Thank you.
Nice one abusia Stana. Ena yanini di nkomo no. Yeah, itino. Debia yeka abruchire ye bra na wa so behwe bi. What ya say bra na wa so behwe bi. Say nyam pa e mo bi ntena no mfa no ankasa ne personal experience into because Ghana kwa na e bi agidi say hoye no. Ana say honye no. So bi beka e based on our personal experience. Obu a obi an se no si bone bra wo. But what ya say it's up to you say one kasa so no one kasa wo bra. Na be so hwe bi. Na hwe se ne yesitie. Se be boa wa. Media no ogidi ogin idea aka I know wisdom will take me somewhere one day. I had here akwantu mu nsam ne yedi. Kwantu nkomo ne yedi. Ene kwan obefa so etima Abroakyire wo moka. Ti ene dey di kan na wo chance on this page. I message so be me subscribe button so. Na wa like no wa share. Se ne be ya brain na ye post video bia na wo so nsaka. Ye de Awurade Nyankopɔn ase wo mpempen so a ode ya ba bedru. Se Awurade Nyankopɔn bo a share me next video.